Bobby, welcome to Toronto. First thing first, the coach is putting you through a separate session on your first day at the Kia training ground.
Yeah, I'll be out there, just running around. My flight was this morning, so I just got in, missed training, but I want to get a sweat on, obviously, before the game tomorrow.
Talk about your fitness right now a little bit. Where are you right now, having been injured a little bit?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel, I came in preseason. I felt great, and after not playing just for a little while, you lose a little bit of fitness, but I've always been a fit person, so I think that I can contribute right away.
What was the injury, Bobby?
I had just some tendinitis in my Achilles, and so it just kind of wasn't going away. But I think it was more just coming in extremely fit and then not playing for a month, and just kind of sitting out. So once I've never had a problem with it before. Once I get back in the rhythm of training, get back in the rhythm of the games, I don't think it'll be a problem. I think it'll just go away.
Was the move to Toronto a surprise? Did you expect something was coming?
I knew there was a possibility, from preseason. I know that Sporting wanted to get rid of me, so it was more of a difficult situation. They just didn't take care of the issue at the beginning of the season, so I kind of was just sitting there waiting. But I'm very happy to be here. I was just kind of waiting almost to come here because I've known Ryan for so long, and I'm happy to be here and want to play for him.
Ryan, commented that there's a variety of positions you could play. Do you have I'm assuming you've got a preference. So.
No, I mean I can play on the left, on the right. Attacking midfield. Obviously, I played left back as well. So I'm just excited to get back out and play. I think once you play for a long time, you don't really want to be sitting around. You just want to get in games as much as you can. So. I'm ready to get started.
Do you think you'll be missing any kind of sharpness or game fitness? I mean, it's been a while.
Yeah, I mean that's I think something that you have to look at with not playing for a little while. But I have confidence in myself, and I want I want to get back into shape as quick as possible and be ready as quick as possible. But I can easily contribute in the game tomorrow. And just kind of build up from there.
Pretty blunt to say that they can, so you just wanted to get rid of you. Is any kind of falling out there, any bad?
No. I guess they just moved on. They brought in other players. No one said anything to me. I literally had no idea. I walked into training yesterday at 9 in the morning, and they had my locker cleaned out, and they said, "Hey, Toronto called. You're off to Toronto. They're going to give you a call in 30 minutes." And that's kind of how it went down. Yeah, there was no negative thing. I talked to Peter for 30 seconds, So hopefully in the next CBA we can sort that out for the players, that doesn't happen to more players. It's not a fun thing to go through. But it is what it is, and I was happy to move on because these guys here want me to play, and I'm ready to play, and I'm very excited. I got in great shape the off season and want to play.
Had you seen the writing on the wall?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of when you're not necessarily talking to the coach, it wasn't a negative thing, but when I've played for a while, and when you see that they're playing younger guys or different guys, you kind of just. I just got in the gym, stuck to that, and have been training. Just recently was when I had to sit out for a little bit, but before that I was running and coming in afterwards and doing extra with had a good fitness coach there, so it was just kind of waiting, and then they finally pulled the trigger.
Well, you say you kind of had a sense Toronto might be a fit for you because you know Ryan. Mm-hmm. Everyone's pretty aware of the struggle to get over whatever it is here. Was it a sense that you thought, listen, I've got something here I can bring to these guys as far as experience, whether it be in these last moments of matches that they're in and just can't get over that?
Yeah, for sure. I think, I've played in MLS for a long time. I know how games go. I know a lot of the players in the league, and so you kind of know their weaknesses, know their strengths, and I know what I can bring. I think so far they've done a great job bringing in good players in here. And it's kind of obviously there's a transition right now with Ryan just coming in this year. So I have a lot of respect for him. I had a lot of respect for him as a player. He was almost a coach as a player, and a lot of the other players really looked at him as a good example. So I think it'll just take a little bit of time, but I think I can definitely contribute, and hopefully, get some assists and score some goals.
Any trepidation about, because it is, let's be frank, it's a pretty, some would say, dire situation here, and this is a struggling franchise, so any trepidation about that?
No, for me, it was just going from somewhere where I wasn't wanted and not playing to somewhere where I am wanted, and you get, instant confidence from that. You get instant confidence from a coach that says, I want you to come in and play tomorrow, make sure you get on your flight, So there isn't any trepidation. I think it's just getting wins, trying to win games. I don't think anybody comes out to try to lose. I think that everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to try their best, and I think that in the direction the team is moving now, and what Ryan and I have spoke about, I think it's moving in the right direction.
Forgive my ignorance. When was your last game?
I played in a last 10 minutes in LA a couple weeks ago, and then before that it was about a month. I started the season, the first 2 games of the season, and then they just told me we want to go a different direction, and so that was about it. But I've been running extra, I've been coming in after training, doing 2-a-days, going to the gym, doing, for me, I've learned as you get older, you have to maintain yourself, whether training is enough, you have to come in and do extra work. So that's what I've been doing.
And apart from Ryan, are there anybody else on the roster that you know from your time in the league?
Yeah, Danny Califf and I actually came out, I think, the same year in the same draft. And so I knew him from a while ago. I knew a few of the players that aren't here anymore, and all said that this is a cool place to live and be. And obviously you see this training facility, not many teams have this, so that's a good start. And then other than that, I don't really know any other players.
And did you get your number?
Yeah, 15 is what I was. That was my brother's number. That's what I started out when I was a professional, and it was maybe lucky, I guess, that it was still available.
What are your expectations for tomorrow? Are you going to go have a conversation and tell Nelson that you're ready, if called upon?
Yeah, I'm going to go over there, and if he says no, I can't play, maybe slide tackle him a couple times, and we'll see how that goes. No, I'm expecting to be able to play tomorrow. That's why I came in, and we'll just go from there. He's the coach. He'll make the decision, and I trust what he sees, and hopefully I can get some minutes as well tomorrow.